Parasha Shelach. The few more Nikudas, I don't forget to all of them today. But anyway, one of them is that we all know Moshe Rabbeinu gave a name to Yeshua. He added a name. His name was Yehoshua. Ka Yoshiacha Me'atzas Meraglim. Because Baruch Hu should protect you from the counsel of the Meraglim. Now we all know Parasha Hazinu. He gets his name back Hoshea. It's called Hoshea ben Nun. So Dr. Kliyokra half fulfilled. Why is Hoshea ben Nun? What was it Yeshua means? Ka Yoshiach Me'atzas Meraglim. Hashem should protect you from the Meraglim. Okay, so his name is Yeshua for how long? How long does he need protection for? So like the Kliyokra in Parasha Hazinu, and all the Meraglim were dead. Not just the Meraglim were dead, but the whole door of the Meraglim were dead. The last one was gone. Hoshea, you don't have to be called Yeshua anymore. Okay, we still call him Yeshua, the name, but the name of Yeshua, Ka Yoshiach, is not needed anymore. It's not Rabbi. Ka Yoshiach Me'atzas Meraglim, this is gone Yeshua ben Nun, ever the Moshe Rabbeinu, Talmud Moshe Rabbeinu. He's the next leader of Klal Yisrael. He's the one who fought for Kavod Shamayim against the Meraglim. The Meraglim were punished on the spot. The door was punished over the course of the next 38 years. They're all dying because of the Meraglim. And Yeshua needs the protection. Kol Yoshiach Me'atzas Meraglim until the last person is gone. Hashpah of what? With all the cheshbonos what the Meraglim had. Obviously they had Meraglim, they had cheshbonos, whatever they might have been. But that means that Yeshua could be susceptible to it at any given time. A story fellow once came to show, a rabbi showed him the Jewish press article against Kiddush clubs, and he was fuming about Kiddush clubs. This person, look what is going on, he couldn't believe it. 15 years later, he's the president of the Kiddush club. A person can fight something, a person can have Yetzirah code, there's residual hashpah still, it could be effective. Kol Yoshiach Me'atzas Meraglim need the tefillah until the last minute. There's no volume. It's a medical lesson in and of itself. We have to get to a different Indian of the Parasha. As you see, the Parasha always talks about this Parasha seeing. It plays a major role in the whole Parasha. Seeing. The beginning of the Parasha, end of the Parasha. Rashi starts off right away. They saw Miriam. She spoke Lashon against Moshe. They didn't take Musa. They already wrote. What's Meraglim? They're going to see. What's the end of the Parasha? Tzitzis. Already said my side. See, the tchelas, everything has to do with seeing, but it's not simple seeing. Look at tchelas. Oh, tchelas. If you look at the tchelas, it's Dom Eliyam, Dom Elirakia, Dom Kisei Kavod. So you go to the sea, to the sky, to the Kisei Kavod. I mean, if you're already seeing the tchelas, the blue, so we don't have seas around, the lakes around, most of us. So we do have the sky, a lot of times it's blue. So you see the sky, go straight to the sky, then go to Kisei Kavod. What do you need the sea for? And why do we wear trailers today? Some people do, wherever the reason they feel halachically correct. We have a Kabbalah, Messiah, we have to have a Messiah. And that's it again, hopefully we'll talk next week more about Kairach too, but that alone, that you see the trailers, that should get you to Kisei Kavod, it doesn't work so fast, because otherwise, what's wrong if we wear the trailers? Let's say it's a Shiur, what it is. Maybe it's Kal Yelen. Only because Baruch Hu can tell the difference, the color, what it is. It means if I see the color of blue, it'll get me to Kisei Kavod. So why do I have to dafka wear the trailers? If it's a suffix, let me wear it anyway. It doesn't work that way. You need to have the Messiah. Again, we'll just do very big kids. Kairach came into Moshe Rabbeinu also. He said, Talasha kula tcheles. You don't need tzitzis. Moshe Rabbeinu said, you do need tzitzis. The tcheles, the still tcheles. Kairach started to laugh at him. Latzanos, it says Chazal. What's Latzanos? You make Latzanos? If you're standing by Kisei Kavod, you're going to make Latzanos? The whole purpose, he said, you can get to Kisei Kavod by having a beggar. Then if you're by Kisei Kavod, you're not going to be making Latzanos of anybody. Kairach proved himself wrong. By that alone. What was this whole title? I need Moshe Rabbeinu. The answer is we do need Moshe Rabbeinu. You need the Psil Tchelas. You need the Messiah. That's what the Beis Halevi, whoever once said that you need the Messiah. The Darei Seichem needs a Messiah for that. For Tchelas to be effective. It doesn't work straight. That's why you have to go to the Yam first. You don't have the Yam. You have to think the Yam, then Rakia, then it has to go Hadraga, step by step. Then you can get there to... It doesn't work simple, superficial vision. That alone is not going to do it for what we need to accomplish. But the Meraglim went to Israel. If they would look correctly, they would see what they're seeing is their benefit, not that. Because Baruch Hu made people die all the time, and so wherever they went. And there's Israel. You have a good point. Every place they go, people are dying. But if people die all the time, you wouldn't have levayas and funerals and espedim with such intensity. It's a nebuch. People have this all the time. It happens. You get used to it. The very fact that everybody's in a levaya and everyone's crying and it's obviously happening, something strange. So if the Meraglim would discern, would understand why it's happening, they would realize this is their tayelis, it's for their benefit. It doesn't happen here all the time. Adrab, it's only for them. They can see it if they look for it. If they look for it. So they said they didn't look for it. They said, that's where they looked. Moshe Rabbeinu told them, see if there's an eitz. What's Rashi saying eitz means? A tzaddik who's going to protect Eretz Yisrael. You're going to find that tzaddik is going to protect Eretz Yisrael when he has a halo above his head. He's going to say tzaddik is Olam. His has a big caption on it. How are they supposed to find such a person? These people could tell what a tzaddik is Olam is just by looking. They can see. They have the vision. They have the opportunity. They can come along and see what, if they wanted to. It's all about how a person sees what a person wants to see. What the tachlis is. Where they're going to go with what they want to come to Eretz Yisrael for. If it's hard, if it's not hard. But if you take the vision and use it the wrong way, then you can corrupt it. You can make things not happen. And Nebuch, that's what they end up with the story of the Meraglim itself. But the tremendous lesson that you have over here also is very gave us also, because living as Chazal keeps saying, Simanim of Mashiach. And we all know Mashiach's not here yet. Yeah, they said this Siman before already. But why Chazal telling us Simanim of Mashiach? Why did Chazal tell us, if you see Umas Oilam Eskor Zubazu, they're finding each other Chakei Lo, anticipate Mashiach. Right? But why? Teretz is, because Baruch is making it happen. The world is happening. B'Shvil Yisrael. There's a tachlis is going to come. A gula shlema. We get caught up seeing the very things taking place before our very eyes. Instead of seeing as Yad Hashem, we attribute it to the politics, the elections here, it worked like this, here it happened like this. You see the Parasha, if you look with the discerning eye, look at Chazal, how they describe the events and things that are happening, and they tell us to wait. They're telling us to Chakei Lo. Who they're talking to, Chazal. If a person wants to be saved from Chevel Mashiach, something tomorrow, what should you do? Yasvit Torah Milos Hasadim. You want to be saved from Chevel Mashiach? Where's Chevel Mashiach? Where? Who? What? Chazal. The Gedolim, Chafetz Chaim, Rebbe Chanan, everyone telling us this Chevel Mashiach. Chaim Kanievsky is saying Mashiach is ready. So who they're talking to? That means if we want, the Chazal say, get ready. A person can come along, Yasvit Torah Milos Hasadim. Do things, be ready. And what's the worst thing if he doesn't come? Chas v'sholom yet? You're ready for Mashiach to come. You're having Yom HaChana. And the best part of it all is that you're mechakif for the tzipis al Yeshua. You want Kavod Shemaim to be in the world. That's what you want. That's what you're living for. It's a different mahalach what a person lives for, to live. You're down for it every single day. You say the Volotziv, Nizke v'nichye v'nira v'nirash toiver v'achel shtei Mashiach. We beg for it. We ask for it. We plead for it. The person comes along and looks at it and understands that this is an opportunity. And what does a person, Mr. Shoim says, a person can say, who am I to ask for Kavod Shemayim, little me? Yeah, the Rosh Hashanah is nachas when a Yid comes and it's important to him. Whoever is the Yid, Nishmas Elokim Yimal, a person is a Helig Yid, and the Yid wants, that's what he wants, a Kavod Shemayim. Whether Hashem will listen to us, he listens to us. Whether he can accept our tefillos at the moment, we don't know. But the nachas Baruch Hu has is from the fact that we want it, we desire it, and it's happening before our very eyes. A person looks around and sees and starts understanding that Hashgacha, how the Yidden are playing central role in the Bria constantly. But unfortunately, we get blinded by the media, by how people hype and how people talk, and everybody, the commentators, and everybody has their political, whatever it may be. We're missing the point. It's happening for us to see that the Kosh Baruch is his Hashgacha, protest is taking place, Klal Yisrael is Hamanivchar, and the person, if he would utilize the vision to see, to bring him, to have that, the person can come to have the greatest effect. The person can have the Valdik Yeshuas and Hatzlachas Be'ez Rasha.
Going back on the name, Yeshua, but also by Avram and Sarah changed it. Why did he change it there?
Yeah, that was a shina in the person himself. Avraham can't have children. Avraham can have children. There was a shina that Kosh Baruch Hu created that their Shema Goram, the name changed himself.
So why?
Here the
So according
Yeshua
to-
was for protection. Kol Yeshiach.
Yeah, but it's the same idea. So why after Yitzchak was born, they didn't take back the name?
No, because they are now the Mahus of Avraham. Avraham Goyim, like the word says, he became Shoilet not just on the 243 Evorim, 248 Evorim. The Hay was symbolizing the extra 5 Evorim. He became now total Shlita. Until then, he only had Shlita on 243 limbs, eyes, ears. You can't be Shoilet on those. You can't have dominion over those. Once he did his bris, got his name, he was Shoilet on his vision. He could see what he wants to see, he could hear what he wants to hear. And it became a new Mahus. He was same in Stagninos. He left that what he was before, changed his Teva. His whole Mahus was different. They became new Bria. Yeshua was an added name to give him protection. Ka. Okay, so how much? To Tefillah. So how long you need a Tefillah? As long as you need it. Now it's okay. Baruch Hashem. Poil. Whether or not, but the side is a ridiculous side. It means that a person can be susceptible to influences. As much as he thinks is protected, he needs the Yeshua. He needs the Kol Yeshiach. A person has to be always aware that he can chas v'shalom he can fall. So in this situation, when that sorrow was removed, okay, so it's adkan. You don't have to. You don't need any more. That much you have.